honey. It's like having your own Christmas story movie.
I know.
It is fragile, babe. Welcome back to Bissell Maple Farms YouTube channel. I am Nate, and Merry Christmas. We're just about to start our Christmas party here. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy the episode. I've got a lot to edit from the last month, but I wanted to get the Christmas episode out for you guys. In this episode, we review our electric forklifts with the team. They're a big part of what we do, and there's a lot of different technology. So if you ever are thinking about buying an electric forklift, hey, you'll probably enjoy this. Also, Kathy Joe and I do a little bit of risky Christmas shopping and head over to Firebirds afterwards to support our friend Joe at Ohio Wood Burner. He does all their firewood. So anyways, Merry Christmas. Got a new forklift here, Mike. Toyota. I do like my electric forklifts, buddy. Looks pretty good. You do it, man. All right, you run it. Let me see you run it, Dino. Does everything work? All right, go ahead. All right, hold on. It says there's a scale on here.
It says it, but it's not.
Wait, let's see. You tell me. Mike's on it. Oh, the freaking scale's not working.
Yeah, I think there's a sensor down there. Sometimes
It'll read?
we've not.
That's why I got it, because I was like, boy, that'd save Justin time if you didn't have to, like, put it on a scale.
Right. And it,
What about this? Zach looked like he was having a hard time steering yesterday.
it's just smooth.
Really? Well, it doesn't engage. It must have some sort of, like, electric, like, engagement, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't engage until it's on. Dean, do you like this more than the Crown?
I like this one more than.
The Crown.
Yes.
Why?
Why? It's more of it's similar to that.
Similar to the Raymond? Listen,
Which is our baby.
I got 2,100 in this one. I got 3,100 in this one. I've got 12,000 in that one. And the first one we ever bought, Dean, you remember it? The green one? The green machine?
Clark, I'll never forget that name.
$900. I had $900 in that thing. So HGR, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. But I put a new battery in this one. So tell me about this. Like, why do you like this one better? It works?
It's more of
It's more like the Raymond.
Raymond. It's kind of newer,
Gotcha.
not old school.
So show me all like the how it works, like up, down, left, right. So it's got the
Similar to the Raymond.
Does it have a horn on it?
That's not a horn. That's just a sound.
Hydraulic horn.
All right, back. Let me see up, down, and then tilt.
Up, down.
Up, down. And then tilt. And then how does it drive?
That's the same as that.
The what?
That is the same as that.
All right, now go out there and drive and come back. Run, work that runway, Dean. Work that runway, Dino. Got kind of a sick beeper.
No, it's a beeper we're gonna get sick of.
It's a beeper you're gonna get sick of. Dean likes this one though.
I'm not crazy about the cat noise that it makes.
What do you mean cat? No. Oh, the whining.
The great part about the noise is you do not have to sound a horn going around corners.
That's it. You know somebody's coming, is what you're
You
saying.
hear it coming, you don't need to sound a horn.
That's funny. All right, let's get on to the. Well, let's keep going. Let's get on to the. Let's do the next one.
What are we doing here?
We're doing a stand-up forklift review.
Okay. I've driven that one once, so I'm not crazy about it. That's my
You guys, anytime I bring something new, you're like, I don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it. It's new.
I like the control setup on this one. I have a legitimate reason why I don't like it. It has a little bit of
You don't like orange? That's probably why. I don't like orange.
a second's worth of lag between the forward and reverse.
Okay.
So if you're going forward and try to stop and pull it to reverse, it's not as immediate as that one. So you just
So the brushes on the motor have been worn out a little too much. Probably from somebody going from forward to reverse really fast and wore it out. So now you don't like that. You can't do the wrong thing. That's what I mean.
How is it the wrong thing? If I'm coming into a pallet and need to not slam into that pallet.
Yeah, you're like reversing it, which is probably, it's been, how many hours does this thing have?
I don't even know. It doesn't have a...
I know this. It has a lot of lift power. So it can lift, let's see, 4,550 pounds. That's a lot.
1,500 more than at Raymond.
1,500 more? All right, so this is what they call counterbalanced. I don't like outriggers because they hit everything. So it's just, we like the stand-up forklifts. So if we go over to the Raymond, which one were you going to show us next, Dean? We know the Raymond's fast based on this. See, the Raymond's fast, buddy. Look at that. That sucker. We know the Raymond's fast. This thing is super sensitive. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah.
We've had to straighten up. How many things have you hit, Mike? Not zero.
Not zero. That's probably me.
No. I know who that was.
The first time I drove it, there was a crisis at the craft kettle with syrup. So I wanted to get a stainless steel tote from the evaporator.
Yeah.
First time I tried to drive this thing, I'm picking up 2 stainless steel totes and they ended up on the ground.
Because you went so fast.
I had no idea.
Well, it's always good for your first experience driving any given piece of
At least they were
equipment to be
empty.
in an emergency.
It's always a good thing. Now, I will say these are a must, right, Dean?
Yes.
This is for adding water. This is an automatic water fill. This is a pet peeve of mine. I'm going to close this up. I'm sure it doesn't matter, but it's designed for it, so it must happen. So this is how Dean adds water to the batteries. Otherwise, you got to do what?
Pull the battery out of the...
And are these batteries light?
No.
No. So I'm going to hit pause real quick. This is our forklift battery. This is how we add water. This is basically an RO. That's what it is. So they can hook up to the actual battery. You hook up to the forklift batteries with a special thing, and it will automatically fill up the battery with water. These batteries don't work well if you don't keep your water up. It's a bigger deal in the summer than it is in the winter. So back to the regularly scheduled program with, there's one knucklehead missing.
Yeah, he was the smart one.
He took off. All right, Dean, show us this one. Everybody likes this one the most.
Yes.
If you're on a forklift all day, this is the one you like the most. I was going to say, somebody looked like somebody put a bullet hole sticker on there, and that's because somebody did put a bullet hole sticker on there. Was that you, Dean?
That would be Linda.
Oh, Linda did it. All right, so show me. This one,
Same.
yep, it's smooth.
Forward on a handle.
And it's super sensitive because, so this one has the controls on the thumb right here.
Yes.
So this is up, down.
This is up.
This is like tilt and left, right.
Yep. Tilt. Forward, back.
And then the only thing you control with this back and forth is front and back, right? So these are actually designed to drive backwards, but no one does it. You're actually designed so your back sits in this little groove, and you're designed to be looking this way as you drive. Does anybody do that, Dean?
Now.
No one drives it the right way. Listen, me either. So this one is our favorite. Oh, look at those bullet holes. Linda, that's sneaky. Linda with this, I like it though. I actually kind of like it, as it's classy with the bullet holes. All right, show me the crown. So we have about 12,000 wrapped up in this. I believe 10,000 of it is the actual battery. I bought this thing for $2,000 and put a battery in it. And let's see, let's look up for the weight capacity that this thing can handle. Oh, there it is. 3,000 pounds. So this thing can handle a tote of syrup, which is important because we move totes of syrup. So this one can barely handle a tote of syrup. That one can definitely handle a tote of syrup. And then this guy, why does everybody have problems with this one, Dean?
So, the distance between the floor and stepping up,
This is our reasoning.
way different.
Oh my gosh, you have 6 inches to step up.
I feel like you're driving
Hey,
a
that adds
forklift.
up over time.
Okay.
I gotta make these knees last a lifetime. I can't be doing extra 6 inches here. and there.
And for us bigger guys. Width.
You're saying that is good. That's probably removed a few buttons off my shirt. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. So this isn't as wide.
Okay, fair enough. This is our sugar. We run this in the sugar room, you can tell. It's a little covered in sugar. It's our oldest one.
It's definitely oldest of all the colors. So this one,
Is there hours on this one? Is there an hour meter? Somewhere.
there's
Listen, you gotta here,
nothing.
clean it off. Clean the sugar off.
How's that taste, Nate?
I did not use the same finger. I can't see it. Is that the hour meter?
That is an hour.
It's not.
It is.
You got
There's a
something to
meter.
clean. All right, let's clean the sugar off. Yeah, we'll sell this one. We'll sell this to Damien Hill.
I mean, they're gonna get a sweet deal.
I know. Literally. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Funny. But you can't read any hours.
No.
So that didn't do any good. But what have we invested in this one so far as repairs? It had new tires in the front. We put those on?
This is the way
All right. This came from HGR North in Wisconsin. All right, Dean, show us. Max capacity 3,700 pounds. So this can handle a tote.
this was different.
So this is the problem. I'm going to tell people, this is the problem. If you have 3 different forklifts, they all operate differently. So if someone jumps on this one and thinks they're going forward or reverse and it works opposite, that's how things get run into. Am I wrong? You want the same forklift. Don't do what we are doing. You want the same brand all the way across because you actually create safety issues. And if you have any policies that start with you just have to remember, you're a terrible business owner, just so you know. I've done it. Okay, back to this one. Why do people hate this one? I've heard a story that it gets stuck in reverse. I think it's BS. Oh, it just doesn't get stuck in reverse magically anymore.
No, the area industrial.
Right.
He fixed a wires that was in under the pedal.
Yeah, because I was driving
Okay.
right through here and it just,
Kept going.
I didn't have
So is it true, Mike? This thing was having some
it
like.
was having some issues.
All right. So my calling you guys out for BS, it really is true.
There was some truth to it.
Okay. Some.
Now it just leaks.
Now just what?
Leaks. Or
Leaks.
dead, anyway.
Oh yeah, this needs 2 cylinders up front rebuilt. Erie Industrial set one. $1,800 for 1 cylinder.
Yes.
So I paid $2,100. You guys are still using it somehow, but does it just leave a puddle? Is that what it's doing?
Not a puddle, just grip marks.
Okay.
And it depends on the weight of the load.
How much of a puddle you actually.
So the weight determines the puddle.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's fair.
So if you're just driving it to pick up a skid and move it over there, it's not a big deal.
Okay. But it's functional. Like, if Austin and I build a warehouse out at the farm and we have our own loading dock, this is the one you guys would probably let us take.
This is one that Austin.
You can have that one. Listen, it's worth $2,100 in scrap, basically. So, all right, now Dean, show us how this works.
This one.
Okay.
This way, reverse,
Yep.
raise backwards.
And that one also is your up down.
Yes. And
So I'm making this for you, Damien.
it's down.
Okay.
The control works the same way.
On all three.
Too.
But also your tilt and side shift are not on the handle, they're over here. So it makes it a little bit less.
Which is why I don't like it.
It takes an extra 1 second, so Austin's out.
If you're not moving a lot of things around, if you're gonna spend all day like moving drums in and out of the cooler, you don't want that one.
I got you. Because it's
If you're
less,
just moving something here to there, it doesn't.
it's perfect for loading a truck here or there. Like if we take this to the farm, it's better than using a pallet jack.
Well, if one's going to the farm, they're losing whatever one you and I load up when no one else is here.
I will be here.
All right. All right. This is funny. Okay, so go ahead and give me a demo of this one, Dino. Demos are typically where everybody can see it. I hear this thing's smooth sounding. It doesn't whine like the Toyota. Side shift is a must. Do you guys agree? Like you can't really, like, go ahead and spend. The only reason these are worth anything is because they have side shift. Otherwise, you might as well just use an electric pallet jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike's cheering them on. Nice. Dean is such a good forklift model.
You better be careful.
This one has.
If I post this, somebody's gonna be like, "We want that guy to model our forklifts."
Tow company.
Difference between this one what I like about this one that these two don't have is the head.
Headlights? So that one has a headlight. These ones don't have headlights. Ah, neither one of them has headlights. Now, guys, you guys have used all the forklifts. This one just came in this week. So Ralph went down to drop off bourbon barrels, and he picked this up in Kentucky for us. I mean, Cincinnati. Same thing. So when you're running forklifts a lot, which one do you prefer?
Raymond. Yeah.
If you're loading trucks a lot, which one do you prefer?
Let's go do another.
Ah, let's
I
go.
was gonna say.
Let's go see Mr. Handsome over there. So the crown stand or the crown sit down is the preference if you're going to do a lot of forklift work. Why? Just it's easier on your body. So what's the benefit of the stand up over the sit down?
Space.
Space.
I can get that Raymond into way tighter spaces than you can get a sit down.
Okay, and keep going.
You can turn it a little bit tighter. I don't know how much tighter.
I just think it's easier to get on and off too.
That's true. If you're doing something like wrapping
I think
pallets,
visibility while you're on the thing too is better on.
You're closer to everything. So the stand up, these are convenient.
Convenience, yeah.
Yeah, like jumping on and off, like way easier. There's no seatbelt. You have to wait for it to like say, yeah, you're fastened in.
right?
So
If you're saying wrapping pallets, something that's going to require you to get off, get back on, get off, get back on, just grab a
Like
stand
he's
up.
doing right now.
Yeah, like you said,
We stole them.
would say nothing.
Why don't we do Justin a favor and bring him the new Toyota? That's all right. We're going to go say hi to Justin.
Post that on language.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry
You
Christmas.
guys heading home?
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
I think Zach's a softie letting you guys get out early like this on Christmas Eve. I'm going to go bother Justin. I'll catch you guys. Merry Christmas. So this is a video, so Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so no one runs a forklift here more than Justin. And we noticed that Justin likes the stand-up, or I'm sorry, the sit-down. So we call this a sit-down. This is, I got to tell this story. My wife used to have a nice Honda Pilot. It was EXL, loaded up, leather, and we actually sold it so we could buy this forklift. So this was my wife's Honda Pilot. It's one of my favorite stories about being an entrepreneur. I basically said, honey, our boys are destroying your Honda Pilot. If you are a mouse, you want to live in my wife's car. Like my boys, it's like hauling livestock, really, if you haul these boys around. So we got a $3,000 minivan, which we still run today. And the difference in the value between the minivan and the Pilot was this guy. So that's how we got it. All right, you like this one. You said, especially now, why?
Dean fixed the seat.
So it's like your back's not getting jolted.
Yes, my spine feels amazing.
So it actually has like a suspension.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you ever jump on the stand-ups?
I do once in a while to help out.
I got you.
Yeah. So like
It has a little bit more.
it's got
Like my tractor, and
it's got some give to it.
But you only got it set up for 110 kilograms.
Yep.
So if I got on there, I'd have to run this baby down and bottom it out. So why do you run this one over? Like stand-ups have their place, and this has its place. So if you're unloading or loading a truck, you prefer this one.
Yes, because of the weight distribution on the back end.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So if you're running pallets on and off the pallet wrapper, you usually use this because you're doing other things.
Right, and the stand-ups they're usually busy with either in the cooler doing blends or they're in production, moving pallets around. It's easier for them to get on and off real quick.
I got you. And then when you're on a sit down, you're on it for a while.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is your baby then. Like
Oh yeah.
this thing has earned its money. This is the first forklift I ever bought, and the second one was a $900 green Clark that I paid $900 at HGR, and that thing stayed with us for a while, and then I sold it for $900. At the end, when you push forward, it would go backwards. When you push backwards, it would go forward. Like somebody got the controls messed up. But you just had to remember, which is never a good thing. So it became dangerous, is what I'm saying. But we ended up selling it for $900. And if you're a sole proprietor and you know all the quirks about it, great. But if you have employees, not the best. But this thing is the primary forklift. Probably does more work than the other ones combined overall.
Yeah, probably.
Like moving tonnage. This moves tonnage.
Yes.
How long does the battery last in this? This is a reconditioned or new battery. Like how long can you go?
On a full charge, I can probably go at least a day, possibly a day and a half.
Interesting. And this isn't like high-tech battery tech. Like these batteries, and this is where I'm going with this is why I have no problem with an electric vehicle, because this thing will run all day and do a lot of work. And this is like the lowest tech battery. It's got battery cells. And then again, we like the water fill. Does this have the water fill, or does he have to? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
We like the water fill system. If you have electric forklifts, these are a must, because the amount of time Dean used to have to open every one of these and put water in them, but now he can just hook up to this and it fills them all, which is a big deal. Like the maintenance on your battery, like this is a $6,000 or $7,000 battery, but they're meant to come in and out. Like the way they do like a Tesla car battery is like in the floor of the car. It's not accessible. It's not even the same technology. Like this, you have to put water in because, I don't know, water gases out or something.
It evaporates out after the battery heats up.
This is like a bigger version of what starts your car or your truck, basically, right? Like if you went to the AutoZone or some auto parts store, like each one of these cells is like what's in your car.
Yep.
But this is a 48 volt.
Yep.
It has its own charger. It's an automatic charger. All of the stand-ups like that Toyota and everything that has a 36 volt, those don't last as long.
No.
This is meant to run. You said you can run about a day. I saw it was on the charger when I got in.
Yep.
Was it on the charger from today? Like you just needed a little bit more?
When I took my break, I needed a little bit of a juice to finish out what I was going to work on.
And you still wouldn't, it's not worth it to you to walk up the hill and go get one of the electric stand-ups? No. Is it because this is a better forklift overall? Or you just didn't want to walk up the hill?
A little bit of both.
I got you. I got you. But this has been a good forklift.
Yeah.
Overall. That's all I was doing is making a little forklift battery. But Merry Christmas, Justin.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Got to use our new pad.
Yes.
And we poured a pad out back for trucks because we can't quite get pallets of glass on this one. So we have to unload out back. And you guys, for the first time, you said Dean got to unload?
Yep.
And it worked well?
Yep.
The truck?
It worked amazing.
It's what you guys wanted.
It was so smooth. There was no
Like the transition, like usually chatters your teeth when you go.
Oh, that and like just pulling the pallets off the back of the trailer, you had to go so slow because the ruts in the
Blacktop.
asphalt. The whole pallet and the tow motor went like this. Now it's just
Well, these things are not light. I think this is 10,000 pounds, this thing. I'm pretty sure this is a 10,000 pound
this is-
forklift. It's actually 4-mast, quadruple mast.
yeah.
And this thing, I think, can lift. Is this a 10,000 pound forklift? I think this is a heavier. You can definitely lift more with this guy.
I think it's a 6,500 pound capacity.
I got you. But it does weigh 10,000 pounds. I know that. Like, it weighs more than my wife's Honda Pilot did.
Hello.
Hi.
Good?
Yeah?
All right.
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out or looked down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can. Don't you worry what they tell themselves. You're away. It just takes some time. Little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey,
Everything will
you know you're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own. So don't buy in. Live right now. Yeah, just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time. Little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time. Little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright.
Da. Da 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 da. You want some ahi tuna?
Yeah.
Let's see. Why don't you Google Firebirds? We're trying to support Joe at Ohio Woodburn. Yeah, because he sells them all their firewood. Doing this for you, Joe.
They're open until 10 o'clock.
Doing it for you, Joe.
They're open until 10.
The things I do for my fellow YouTubers.
No, it's not. They're gonna be so mad.
I doubt it. Ahi tuna. Yeah.
Which dip's better?
They're the same. Wait, no, that's the wasabi. It's beautiful. Double black diamond. Cheers, honey.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So
I get the tape measure out here. Get the tape measure out. Measure this wood here. Hey. Merry Christmas, everyone.
I ain't gonna stop. No, no, no.
year for this Christmas tree, I gotta tell you. It has a little cat pee odor to it. So this is it for this tree.